Hi there, we're here at Reunion Resort in Orlando and we've been testing out the Mizuno JPX EZ driver. All new club from Mizuno. You may have remembered the previous JPX EZ range, which was that sort of black and orange design. Well, what you see here from Mizuno is a bit of a return to what we know from Mizuno, which is this nice blue colour. They've actually blended this blue with a nice sort of matte grey finish on there as well. So what can we expect from the JPX EZ driver? As the name suggests, this is more their game improvement driver aimed more at your mid to high handicappers. But what I would say is that we've seen Luke Donald using this driver, we've seen Chris Wood testing out this driver, so I think this, although it kind of maybe sits in that game improvement category, it really is a driver for everyone. And if you're someone that just wants a load of confidence, to look down at a driver that you think you're not going to be able to miss with, then the JPX EZ driver is definitely going to be one for you. What have we got in terms of some technology going on here? Well, we've got this quick switch system, which we've seen with the JPX 850 driver, where you can actually move a weight from the neutral position. You can put it in the fade position, or you can put it in the draw position. So it's got that adjustability in there, which again, this is what will maybe open this driver up from more than just your game improvement market. It appeals to your better players because it has got that adjustability on there. But like I say, the key thing for me on this driver is that head shape. That is a really big head shape. We spoke to Chris Voschel from Mizuno, told us a little bit more about the JPX EZ design, so he's probably better placed than me just to give you a few more of the finer details on it.
Yeah, so the key things with the JPX EZ driver in particular are the quick switch adapter, which will allow a player to specifically dial in a loft, to dial in a spin rate as well as a launch angle. And then the fast track technology, which we had in our JPX 850 line as well, which is a weighting system where we have a 10-gram tungsten weight that you can move between 3 different settings to really help dial in a trajectory. You can put it in the neutral setting for a more straight ball flight, fade setting, which will kind of slow down the toe slightly to help encourage more of a fade, or a draw setting to kind of increase the closure rate of the face, help promote more of a draw. And this club is really designed to be a more forgiving option in that world of adjustable drivers, because you see a lot of them where the MOI, when you do an adjustable club, is getting really low, so not super forgiving. With this, our goal was to make an over 5,000 MOI driver, which is extremely forgiving in the driver market. So we wanted to have all the forgiveness plus the adjustability, which is really what's lacking in the industry.
Okay, so we tested this out here on the range here at Reunion Resort. We had it with our SkyTrack launch monitor, and I hit it with my driver, and I hit a few other drivers as well, and I'd say pound for pound distance was pretty much exactly the same. My sort of driver averages was about 250 yards, and I was definitely achieving those numbers with this driver. It feels really forgiving as well. Those shots out the heel or the toe still seem to get pretty good distance. But like I say, the most important thing for this driver for me is that when I set that driver down on the ground, it just looks really confidence inspiring. You can see where they've kind of stretched the weight back a little bit, they've stretched the weight out here and here. It's right on the limit of USGA limitations. So yeah, put that down behind the ball. It's going to inspire with loads of confidence, and it's going to work really well. I liked the JPX 850 driver. I thought it looked cool, but that was a much more compact head, wasn't quite as forgiving, and if I had to choose between the two, I'd definitely go into the JPX EZ. This isn't your typical game improvement driver. It's got really wide range and appeal, so there's not a lot not to like about it.
This putt, and I'll only read it from 2 sides here. I'll read it from mainly behind the ball and the low side of the ball. So my first point of view that